Good morning, students. Today we are going to start a new chapter. Our chapter name is Materials, Metals and Non-Metals. Let's start. Our chapter is Materials, Metals and Non-Metals. Students, look around you. There are different types of materials. Yes, look at this picture. Here you can see different materials like chair, bottle, pencil, etc. The materials are divided into two, metals and non-metals, on the basis of their physical properties and chemical properties. Materials are divided into metals and non-metals. Physical properties means when we touch, we could understand it's a metal or non-metal, or from its appearance also. Chemical properties means about the chemical reactions of the materials. So, now we are going to study about the physical properties and physical properties of the metals and non-metals. Here we list out some materials like iron, coal, sulfur, aluminium, copper, wood, etc. From this, we can say the first physical property of the metals and non-metals. Look at the appearance and look the hardness of the metals. Iron, aluminium, copper are shiny and hard. In the case of coal, sulfur, wood, it's very dull and soft. So, generally we can say that metals are hard and when it cut, it will be shine. When a metal is cut, you can see very shiny. The non-metals are normally dull and soft. So, what is the first physical property of the metals? The first physical properties of the metals is metals are hard to touch and they are lesser. In the case of non-metals, they are soft and dull. This is the first physical property of metals and non-metals. Let's do another activity for find out the next physical property of the metal. Take a nail and caul piece and hammer it. The nail become flattened and the caul will be break. So we can make thin sheet when hammering the metals. So the property is malleability. Malleability is the property of metal by which they can be beaten into thin sheets. Here, the iron nail and aluminium wire become flattened when it hammering. In the case of caul piece and pencil, it become break. So, we can understand that metals are malleable and the non-metals are not malleable. They are brittle. Let's look the another property. When we heat a frying pan, we couldn't take it without handle because it become very hot. That means metals are good conductors. They conduct heat. So the pan become hot. The handle of the pan will be wood. So when we touch it, it will not hot much because the wood is not conduct heat. The non-metals are bad conductors of heat. So from this we could understand that metals are good conductors of heat and the non-metals are bad conductors of heat. Look at this experiment. Here we are using battery, wires and also the iron nail for glowing the bulb. So metals also conduct electricity. In the case of metals, they use it to conduct electricity. But in the case of non-metals, it's not conduct electricity. And the next property is ductility. Then did you see the wires? The copper wire are very thin and long. This is because the another property of metals, that is ductility. The ductility, the ability to be drawn into a thin wire. It's the ability of a metal to draw the wires into thin. For example, copper can be drawn into a thin wire. This is a good property of a metal. And the next property is sonority. Did you see bells? They are make sound. The bells are made up of metals. So metal has a property to make sound. This property is known as sonority. The property by virtue of which metal objects produce a ringing sound when struck with a hard object is called sonority. When we strike two metal boxes, it will make huge sound because of its sonority property. So, we discussed about the physical properties of metals and non-metals. The first property is metals are hard to touch. They are leisure. That means the metals, when we cut the metal, it will shine. That's the property of leisure. And the non-metals are soft and dull in appearance. The second property is metals are malleable. When we hammer it, it becomes flattened. This means by malleable. And non-metals are not malleable. They are brittle. When we hammer the non-metal, it becomes break. And the third property is metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. They will conduct heat and electricity very well. In the case of non-metals, they are bad conductors of heat and electricity. The fourth one is they are ductile. We can draw into thin wires. The non-metals are not ductile. And the fifth property is they are sonorous. Metals can make sound. Sonorous means metals can make sound. And the non-metals are non-sonorous. We already say the metals are very hard. So, in the case of sodium and potassium, it's not very hard, it's very soft. We can easily cut it with using a knife. And we know that the metals are solid. But in the case of mercury, it's a liquid. This is the exceptional cases of physical properties of metals. So, today we detailedly studied about the different physical properties of metals and non-metals. From this class, you can understand that what is materials. And we also studied about the physical properties of metals and non-metals. So, read your textbook very well and write your note. Do the activities. Thank you.